Oh, it's gone now. That's interesting. How far away do I have to be for it to say key not in range? I only walked about 3 foot away from it. I thought we'd swapped KTM electronics foibles for BMW. Is that a thing on these? There you go. Remote key not in range. I mean, is that not in range? I suppose not. Wow, that's very close, isn't it? So if I come and stand here, is that going to go off now? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, alright, fair enough. I'll let you off for that one, BMW. And does that go back up automatically? Well, that's not very good. Are you telling me that every single time I stop the bike, the screen goes down and I've got to put it back up? Why? Why can't it, please tell me there's a setting that turns that off, because that's rubbish. Is there span adjuster? These levers must be span adjusted. Yeah, there we go, that's a bit better. It's way too close. God, look, I'm getting inundated with information now. Damping. Ah, here we go. Let's road. Oh, what? What do I do? Damping. Now what do I do? Oh. Dynamic. Road. What? Is that it? There's only 2 suspension settings, road and dynamic. No comfort? Oh. And are each of those individually controllable? Lost it now. How do I get back to it? I mean, let's not be unfair because I'm not familiar with it. Is that it? Is that literally it? That's not very impressive. That'll take us back to the main screen. How do I get back to the main screen? There we go. Up. Bloody hell. Okay, let's go. Let's try. Let's see. Don't know where I am. Don't know where I'm going, but quick shifter is still as clunky as I remember it on my old 1200s. Brakes are not. That nice telelever front end. That's good. That's the low speed fueling like. I'd say that's pretty much spot on. That's nice. It's a lot more poke than my 1200 had, that's for sure. But I mean, the 1250 had a lot more poke than my 1200 did. Apparently, I never rode one. It is quite vicious off the bottom. It sort of feels like it's lost some of its GS-ness. Was that even a thing? I don't know. The best way I could describe this now is the engine feels a lot more KTM than the old one, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It wants to go a lot more. It's a lot sportier, isn't it? It's nice. Let's go back. So let's go dynamic, which is something about as abrupt as it gets. That's very not GS. God, that quick shifter is shit. I have no idea where the road's going, so
careful. I mean, this isn't a touring bike. This is a Sunday scratcher.
What about, yeah, I've got another half an hour.
This is the problem with this bike. If I can give you one tip, BMW, like, people have them for longer than an hour, because I just don't think an hour is long enough for one of these. You go gel with a GS. Oh, that's a good point. Let's see if does the active cruise work at 30 mile an hour? Yes, it does. Good. Does it? I don't know. I've got to say that's nice. That you know, the way that's implemented. I've always liked this. You know, even though the switch gear over here falls to hand nice and easily. And no, this is the only bike that I've ever had any problem with switch gear on. Mine completely gave way on me in Italy on my 1200. That's where BMW differentiated themselves from me. I dropped into a BMW dealership and within an hour and a half they'd ripped the cluster off another bike and put it onto mine, no charge. Good luck getting that service with KTM.
This is where the GS excels. It's tractable and smooth. On 30 mile an hour, fourth gear. Look at that, it's just no complaints, no knocking or chain slap or anything like that. Let's go down here. This looks a bit unclean. Unclean? What do you want about that? Unclean. That's not the word we're looking for. Oh, that suspension is a bit harsh. Oh, look, I'm back in the BMW club now. They wave at me now. They didn't wave at me when I was orange. Right, so that's dynamic. So is that because the suspension stiffened up in dynamic as well now? I'm sure you used to be able to adjust them independently. You know, dynamic throttle, road suspension.
I guess you can't do that then. That feels like that's softened up a little bit. Yeah, fourth gear. Just pulls, isn't it? GS engine has always been, it's always had enough power, but if there was a word that you'd use to describe it, prior to getting on this, I would have said docile. Not in a negative way. Just user friendly. This seems quite a beast. And not just in terms of the power. How much power? No, it's the power delivery, not the throttle itself, but the power delivery is quite abrupt. Yeah, it's nice. It does hold the line nicely though. It's very, in that sense, it is very GS. It's very stable. That shit though, God, I was hoping they'd have improved that. Let's turn it around here. It is an adventure bike, isn't it? Let's do a bit of off-road. Way up that hill. Oh god, bad back. Doesn't help. Let's just is that gonna roll? Why is that? Oh, are we on hill hold control? Oh god, go away. Ah! How do I get rid of that?
The hill hold control is activated and even putting it into neutral. Hasn't got rid of it. Oh well, look at that, and I'll stall it. Fine. Is that over? That's alright. Don't fall over, bike. Well, before I take it back then, final thoughts? Yeah, no, it's not for me. I like the look of it. That's a GS. I mean, a GS is never going to win any beauty contest, is it? But even this thing here, which is just, you know, not aesthetically pleasing. Functional, that's the word. Better. The only word you're going to come up with for that, isn't it? It's functional. Doesn't look too bad, you know. Headlight. Yep, whatever. Headlight's a headlight, isn't it? I like this. I like the exhaust. Very small exhaust, isn't it? Also, you know, this is nice. It's got like a sparkle in it, isn't it? This stuff, don't know. Look, oh god, look at that! I've just run my finger over that. Look Look how I've marked that. Just by... God, I'm not going to keep touching that. I'm going to make it even worse. The best way I could describe this is, I'd be happy to have one, but I'm not that keen to get one. It doesn't grab my... The key is in range. I'm literally here. What are you doing? These are the what's it things, aren't they, for the... You know, the electronics and the... No, you know, electrics in the luggage. It's all there, isn't it? It's all there. What's it like getting... Let's have a look at the... Oh, so, God, blimey, it's quite heavy to get off the stand, isn't it? Something like that. What's this thing? Oh, nice. Oh, okay, right, yeah. Right. Yeah, that's going to take a beating, isn't it? Someone quickly realised that and decided to put a pad on it. Let's see what that's like up onto the stand. Oh, wow, yeah. Nice and easy. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, it's a cracking bike. That's the best way to... It's an absolutely fantastic bike. I just don't think it's the bike for me at that price right now. I can remember I felt exactly like this, though, when I bought my 1200. The first... I remember... Crikey. What is it now? Over 10 years ago now. Test riding the first LC that I owned. And I wasn't enamoured by it massively. Yet, for some reason, I tested it in Wolverhampton and then went and bought one from Wollaston because they'd got one in stock. And I can remember not being particularly enamoured with that. I think this has to grow. It grows on you, doesn't it? It's not that it's so different to any other bike that you have to get used to it, because, well, simply because it's not that different, is it? But I think the suspension, I'm not... Let's have another crack. I mean, this menu system thing's an absolute train wreck. Yeah, right, so it's showing me that... Right, so there's... So tyre, it's got its own screen for tyre pressures. And yet, on the first screen there, it shows me tyre pressures. Why do I need another screen for tyre pressures? Onboard computer. Journey. Brake. Don't know what that means. Let's head back anyway. There it is. My thoughts on the R1300GS from the perspective of a potential buyer who's just tragically sold their 1290, and also looking at the Multi V4. I've got to say, standing here, just looking at that from the side, that looks mint. That looks really nice. I do like I'd like the trophy colours. I think this roof subframe really sets it off. Really nice. Okay, that's it. I don't think this will have been particularly informative for anyone, but I'd say if you've got a 1290 and you're not bothered about KTM's current woes, stick with it. You're not going to find more here. I can't speak for the Multistrada because I'm going to go and test one of those. But that's a much bigger bike. That's a good point with this, actually, is this feels... It's a small bike. Having tested the Multi V2, just, you know, the baby brother of the V4S, this doesn't feel any bigger. It is a small bike, so... But it is heavier than the V2S, so obviously. So, but... No, it's a cracking bike. So having said all of that, watch this, you'll probably find the next video you'll see from me will be of me having bought one of these. Cheers for now. Bye bye.